Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And welcome, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. For anybody who just wants to hang out with the fabulous Leo tribe, the Sphinxes of the Zodiac, welcome to your August 2019 report. Thank you so much for viewing and tuning in to this video and for joining me here. Leo, happy birthday! Happy birthday to all the Leos that celebrated their birthday in July, and happy birthday to all the Leos that are going to be celebrating their birthday this month. It is your solar return period. No one really celebrates it like you, Leo. I'm just going to be real. The sun does rule your sign after all. So the sun is in your first house. We'll be moving into Virgo, your second house too. And this is going to be a very powerful month. I know you felt that new moon in Leo that was on July 31st going into the 1st of August. Oh my goodness. Rolling out the new carpet, a new chapter begins. I actually did make a video about that. So if you want to check that out, definitely I'll put a link in the description below on all my videos. But anyways, it's going to be a very powerful, positive month. I know for you, Cancer season was intense. That's your 12th house. We had a new moon there. You know, we had that lunar eclipse in Capricorn. Very intense emotionally. Pretty heavy energies, but we had to go through it for this deep processing. But this month definitely is going to prove to be a lot more light. And you like that, Leo. Anyways, I'm going to be drawing cards for you all as well. We have a card for each week of the month and an overall tarot card, as well as 2 oracle cards. So let's dive into the cards, right, and see what we got going on. All right. Whoo! Sorry, I already have the oracle, the overall card here. So, Leo, we actually have the card of water. This is interesting because this is actually going to be a moment for you this month where you're going to be very intuitive and very in touch with your emotions. And, you know, we just got out of a pretty intense water season in Cancer. You know, the North Node is now in your 12th house, so there's definitely this whole spiritual undertone that's coming through very powerfully right now in your life. And with Mercury here as well, we got to remember Mercury did retrograde in your sign. It was at 4 degrees of Leo and retrograded back to 23 degrees of Cancer. But it is direct this month, and it will be coming out of Cancer, and will be coming out of shadow. And when it comes out of shadow, that's when we're going to get that full moon in Aquarius opposed to your sign. And what's cool about this is that even though it's an opposing energy, we do have the Sun and Venus here as well that are going to be conjunct during this time. So this is going to be definitely a very powerful month for you emotionally as far as tapping in to your intuition. But really, it's like I said, it's not going to be as heavy as Cancer season, but this is going to bring about these good vibes and these good feelings. It's like you are finally feeling your joy in your heart, your passion. You're ready to express it and just shine that light. Let's see what else we got going on. Leo, we have the 6 of Cups as your first card. The blast from the past card. Soulmates definitely can be coming in. Some of you may meet soulmates, twin flames. Remember, they're not all romantic. But the 6 of Cups is definitely saying that there is a bit of nostalgia to this month. In many ways, almost just feeling like you're going to be feeling like your old self. You're going to be feeling like your natural self. Let's see what else we have here, though. Wow, Leo, we have the Queen of Wands coming up. This can be another fire sign. This can be an Aries. This could be you. This could be a Sagittarius. Really what I'm saying is that you're wanting to tap into the divine feminine aspect of fire energy, which this is a warmth. This is a warmth that allows for this incubation, whereas the male version is kind of more protruding. It's outward. It's like, I'm going to go get it. You know, it's like you're all fired up, let's go. The Queen of Wands, not so much that she's not fired up, but it's more of this warmth, this incubation. It's almost going to be like you do have like this sort of blanket on you, and it's just going to be oh so soothing, and you're just going to be feeling like you can do anything, you know. You've had those nights where it's like it's cold and you get like a nice warm blanket and you have your cup of hot tea or hot chocolate or whatever it is, or you wake up in the morning, you have your coffee and your tea, and then you look out, the sun is shining, and you're like, I'm shining. I'm shining. You know, the Queen of Wands is like, it's bringing about this more, like you're receiving your own warmth in many ways. The next card that we have is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is interesting here because the Knight denotes action. It also can be you dealing with an air sign. So either a Gemini, either a Libra, or an Aquarius. Definitely pay attention around that full moon. I'm really feeling like the person is going to be more Gemini because, you know, with Mercury, the ruler Gemini, is going to be coming into your sign this month and coming out of shadow. But there also is this sort of Aquarian vibe. I'm feeling Gemini is more so the person and Aquarius is more so the situation or the action. But the Knight of Swords is saying that you're ready to charge forward and you kind of, even though it's an air suit, the Knight of Swords kind of abandons logic. You know, even though air signs are very logic driven and like very intellectual, in the terms of this reading, you're kind of abandoning logic and abandoning conventionality for purpose and joy and for expression and authenticity. Your final card we have is the Page of Pentacles here, though, wrapping up these 4 weeks. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you have a lot of court cards. You're definitely going to be dealing with a lot of people. It's definitely going to be a very social month for you. The Page of Pentacles can be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. But really, when I see the pages, I think of student, I think of initiate, I think of learning. So with this being in reverse, it's like you're learning a new craft in many ways. And it's almost like the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords are kind of here, these two embodiments. It's almost like the Knight of Swords is kind of teaching the Page of Pentacles to actually go for it, because sometimes with the Page of Pentacles, it's already earth energy, so it's kind of slow, but you're kind of wanting to speed things up anyways. And this Knight of Swords energy, along with the Page of Pentacles, is really saying, it's kind of getting you out of this rut of feeling like you can't create anything or that you can't manifest your reality. And maybe you're like pondering too much, maybe you're too much in the books, you're trying to do things by the books, whatever like that, but the Knight of Swords is saying, go for it. The Queen of Wands is saying, is giving you this warmth and this protection. It's really amazing because it's like you do have to kind of get out of the books right now. Like you've been like in the books trying to figure out how to do this thing, and it makes sense. The North Node is in your 12th house, so this is an unseen reality that you are destined to tap into, and these unseen forces and stuff like that, and this whole spiritual nature is really coming forth. So it's like you're trying to get all the information that you can, but sometimes we like overstudy, and I feel like the Page of Pentacles here is like you're overstudying when really you should just go with the flow of things. Remember, you did get the card of water. We also have the Lovers here, though, Leo. Are you serious? Love is in the air or in the water. But we got the Lovers card. This is incredible. This is why I said Gemini energy is coming through strong here. Some of you guys may link up with the Gemini, or someone who has a good bit of Gemini energy. This can definitely, with the Six of Cups here too, this can be people from your past coming in, potential romantic partners. But what I also like to see the Lovers as is uniting the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us. Because if we don't bring these aspects together and have them resonate, then it's hard for us to attract that in another person. So it's like when we really, like I said, we bring these aspects and we get this soul resonance between our divine masculine, divine feminine. When we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy, when we bring these together, then that's really where the love happens. Ooh, this is going to be a very fiery, passionate month for you, Leo. Oh my goodness. Some of you are going to fall in love. Some of you are going to fall in love and then rise in love. And then maybe the water is like, oh man, I don't know if I really want to deal with all these emotions and all that stuff like that. But you're a very feeling sign, you know. People like to think that water is only feeling or whatever like that. No, fire is very much so feeling too. Like if you see like a fire, and you put your hands up to it, you can feel the heat. So some of y'all actually can be in heat this month with the Lover cards in the water. Some of y'all may be giving birth, whether it's physically or to actual new ideas and new passions and new projects. So be on the lookout for that. Some of you guys may get pregnant this month. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, for sure. Your sacred geometry card. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. We have the card of synergy. Synergy. Bringing the divine masculine, the divine feminine into synergistic union. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that results in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. Reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Can't really say it better myself. It's like you really are bringing in these great qualities, and there are unseen forces here, like I said, with the North Node in your sign, in your 12th house of Cancer, but also Mercury is here. By the time that Mercury comes out of shadow, you're going to be feeling on top of the world, because you're finally going to get this clarity on why things happened the way that they did, and there's going to be this really like this acceptance of it, but then you're just going to be so inspired to move forward. You're falling in love with life again. Some of you may have not been in love with life, but you're falling in love with life again. I like to say rising in love too, actually. You're rising in love with life again, Leo. That is it for your reading. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below too, astrofenixx.com. Make sure you hit that bell to receive all the notifications that I put out on this channel. And as always, my beautiful brothers and sisters, always remember to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often. Ah! Happy birthday, Leo.